this is an impromptu video, so I do apologize if the audio and the video is not the nicest. But, here it goes. Have you ever gone on eBay and there's an item you want, and you have an eBay account, and you put in that bid for, let's say the item's listed for $50, and you put in your bid for $55, and 5 minutes later, boom, someone comes in and puts the bid for $65. You get mad and you go back and you place another bid and you go for $85. And lo and behold, this other person ups the bid, and you do this over and over and over again, and you wait till the last minute and you put in that ultimate bid of $350, which actually wins you the item. Congratulations, you just overpaid for an item which you could have picked up dirt cheap, but you know what, your ego got the best of you. But luckily on eBay, all you're paying is basically the cost of the item, and if you're lucky, shipping is included in the item, or shipping is $10. Now, let's fast forward to the point of this video. A couple of months ago, a YouTube agent I followed brought up a scenario where a lady had purchased a home, and she paid over asking for this home. I don't remember how much the over asking was, but she paid over asking and she won the home. Fast forward about a year later, I believe this was post-pandemic, she was shocked when her property taxes were reassessed and her property taxes went up. As always, things associated with a home, taxes, home insurance, will always go up. Needless to say, she got hit with a double whammy. The price of her homeowner's insurance went up, to the point where the combined two bills associated with the purchase of the home, plus the other incidentals, you have your, let's see, oil, your gas, your electric, God forbid, you have HOA fees, whatever fees you can imagine could be attached to the purchase of a home. So she had her property taxes go up, her homeowner's insurance go up, and when she came to look at it, she couldn't afford the home she bought. So, according to the YouTuber, she filed a lawsuit against her realtor and her lender. Now, this is where this gets interesting. She was claiming that the lender and the realtor sold her a home that she could not afford. So, this went to court. Lo and behold, the lawyer, the judge, threw the lawsuit out. Reason being that the lender and the realtor were able to produce emails, text messages, conversations where they were warning her about the dangers of paying over asking. So the judge threw out the lawsuit. But of course she had to pay for the other party's lawyers and court fees. Now this is a scenario that's repeating over and over and over in the U.S. Not that the home buyers are taking their realtors and lenders to court, but the people are paying over asking, and a year later, 2 years later, they find out, I can't afford this home. Now, when you go purchase a home, you definitely have to do some self-assessment. By what I mean self-assessment is find out truly how much home you can afford. Before you sign that dotted line with the purchase agreement of this home, do the math. Look at everything. that is associated with the purchase of a home. Don't sign it blindly and don't sign it on a whim. And the worst thing that you can do, and again, I'm guilty of this because I did it when I was looking to buy a home. You get so emotionally attached to the home, you're like, this is the one, and you got to have it at all costs. But again, it falls on the person who is buying the home. You're the one who's choosing to pay over asking. Right now, we're in the middle of a correction. It slowly got here to New Jersey, and lo and behold, about 3 weeks ago, I'm going to one of the Facebook pages, and some guy paid close to $100,000 over asking for a property. Mind you, we're in the middle of a correction. Home prices are supposed to be dropping, which they have started to drop. And this person goes out and, it's their business. They want to spend it. But think about it. $100,000 over asking. If this person, I hope to God, doesn't fall into the same scenario as the person that I described in my previous statement, he's going to be very sorry he paid $100,000 over asking. Right now, like I said, we're in the middle of a correction. If you're a wise shopper, hold on. Wait 6 to 9 months, see how far it goes. If you're looking at a home right now and you're in the market for a home and your budget is $750,000, wait. For $750,000 in 6 to 9 months, you could probably find something very, very beautiful. And it will meet and beat your expectations. I can almost guarantee it. But again, do not get caught up in what I call the eBay game. This isn't eBay where you just pay, your item cost, your taxes, and your shipping. This is something bigger, and it could actually destroy you financially if you make that mistake. And this woman, if I do find the link to the video, I'll share it on my Facebook page. This woman didn't think about the additionals that she had to pay when she bought the home. Mind you, her realtor did his job, the lender did their job, they put it in writing, they covered themselves, and now this woman is basically stuck in a home she can't afford. I doubt she has equity in the home. I really doubt she does. So, like I said, I'm going to go and see if I can find some more information for what happened, which I doubt I will. But I will share the YouTuber's video on my Facebook page so you can see what the dangers of paying over asking for a property is. In the end, you as a consumer, you as the buyer are on the hook for this. If the realtor and the lender put into writing and they do tell you point blank, this can happen to you, you have no legs to stand on in court because you were warned. And unfortunately, like I said, this is a trend that's happening where people paid over asking, and lo and behold, oh crap, a year and a half, when property taxes go up, when homeowners insurance goes up, I can't pay my home. So this is just giving you my 5 cents. Well, God bless, enjoy your evening, and like we say in Enduring Legacy, if you had the vision, we can show you the way. To the savvy, the world is yours. Take care, people.